All right, it's been a little while, so I'm gonna do a little grocery haul. Nothing crazy, just I haven't been grocery shopping as frequently as I want to, but I've been going at least once a week and picking up a lot of the same stuff. But let's see what I got this week. Nothing crazy like meal prep stuff right now. I like to cook my food like on the spot. Um, I'm not really big on like the fancy waters and water bottles, but this is not expensive and it's actually really good. So I keep this around for like days where I really don't want to drink, my Brita water or whatever I have. I usually sip it out of my little water bottle thing, but sometimes I want some fancy water. I usually don't buy milk at all, but I kind of wanted to spice up my protein shakes, make them a little tastier. Because I've been spending way too much money on those little protein shake things. So I bought some Fairlife. It's fat free. It's got 13 grams of protein per serving, only 80 calories. A little bit of sugar, 6 carbs and 6 total sugars. But honestly, I'm gonna start using this in my protein shakes to add a little protein. Hopefully it doesn't mess my stomach up, because last time I had milk, it did not go well. This is probably my favorite brand of iced coffee right now. I have this sometimes when I need a different pick-me-up. Sometimes energy drinks don't really work as well for me because I drink them so much. But if I have coffee, it's like a different type of, it's like a different type of caffeine. It kind of actually wakes me up more than, energy drinks. But sometimes I put this away, but I got whipped cream for the dogs for their food because they love pup cups, and sometimes they're stubborn and won't eat their food. So put a little bit of that on there. Got some Diet Sunkist, one of my favorite things to drink when I was younger. Big Diet Coke kick right now, but I still got some Sunkist here. Within, let's see. I have been eating like nothing but steak, rice, and avocado lately with salsa or hot sauce. So I wanted to make some like protein pasta and like steak or chicken. So I did. I've only really tried protein pasta a couple times, and I honestly hated it. But I did get some of this because I do like this brand of pasta. So I got the regular ones because I'm not really on a diet right now. Sometimes I am, but then I got the protein pasta. I'm gonna give it one more try because again I do like this brand, and I'll make some healthier pasta. It's usually after the weekend, like eating junk food and stuff from working all weekend. I like to do a little bit of eat healthy, a little more strict for Monday to Wednesday, and that usually helps keep me in check. Lose my water weight. And a given here we got steak. Let's see, steak and steak. Not the cheapest and not the most expensive. It's cab top round steak. So, if you cook it well enough, it's not going to be like a fillet or anything, but if you cook it well enough, it tastes pretty good. And these are all about $10 a piece. Maybe a little over, a little under. And it's a decent amount of meat. So, of course, I do feed the dogs, steak and stuff, so I do run through them faster than I should. But, if you plan out well, this could be, 2, maybe 2.5, 3 meals with protein. So, I could, splice this up. But, yeah. Steak. I'm gonna throw one of these in the freezer, or 2 of these in the freezer, and then keep one out for cooking later. I do prep my jasmine rice, so I do usually keep this in. I try to, go through it within a couple of days, because obviously, you don't want to cook it and leave it out for too long. I already had eggs in there. I'm just gonna stack these on top of these, but I have been eating a decent amount of eggs, and honestly, sometimes I throw them in my protein shakes. But eggs are really good for you. Even the cholesterol is good for you, and it makes me feel a lot better. So and it's good for your testosterone. It's higher in fat, but also high in protein. Eat your eggs. What else? We got. This is the expensive stuff that I need to stop buying, but I've been buying these more in bulk. I love these. These are so delicious, but they're freaking $3 a bag. That's not cool. Like, Quest, get it together. Stop charging so much for these damn things. And I'm an idiot because I buy them anyway. It's not like I can afford them, but it's like, half and half here. I didn't see any like the lower calorie or fat-free half and half. I don't know if they make that, but I'm gonna use that to make some pasta. So I'll make like my red sauce pasta and then my white sauce pasta. I do have my mozzarella for that. I've been eating a decent amount of cheese. I need to stop using that or buying that because like at night I do have that problem where I'll like take handfuls of cheese and shove it in my mouth. And these, damn it, I've been buying these in bulk too because, geez, these are so expensive. And I drink, you know, at least 1 to 2 of these a day at minimum. But like $2.69, $3 a pop. You know, I got these two because they said they were on sale, and when I scanned them, even though I used my card, they didn't come up on sale. So I got gypped. And I was already in line, so I wasn't about to go back and redo it. Besides that, I have been buying protein bagels. These Grandma got me, so I'm just gonna go through the rest of these, but they're not protein bagels, they're everything bagels. Lately my breakfast has been, like 4 or 5 eggs with a little bit of egg whites, a bagel with avocado. I use half of an avocado and spread it out those 2 bagels. And I'll cook that with like some olive oil. It's pretty good, salt, pepper on there. And then lunch, if I eat lunch or like my midday thing, typically it's like some variation of a protein shake or wherever I'm around from wherever I'm working that day. And then dinner, I typically have been not eating too much like midday, so I'll have like a breakfast, something small or whatever, and then not eat for a while. So I've been unintentionally fasting, which honestly has been good for like clear thinking. But and then at night I eat most of my calories, and again, it's not terrible for you to eat a bunch like your calories at night. It's kind of a myth. I mean, you do want to kind of space it out a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I get my calories in and I eat a lot of food at night. So I'll have my big dinner, which is usually like 6 to 8 ounces of beef, and then steak usually, and then like a cup and a half of jasmine rice, half to a whole avocado, lots of spices, maybe some chopped up onions, some greens if I have them, and then throwing it in with either some Asian sauces or some Hispanic sauces. So usually it's like a taco bowl or maybe like a stir fry bowl or some fried rice and whatnot. But yeah, and then late at night I try not to get like bags of chips. I've been getting bags of chips, eating those, and then whatever other stuff I have. I almost always have a snack at the end of the night because I am more of a night owl. But that's about it. Yeah. But I try to switch it up a little bit here and there. The steak and rice stuff never really goes away. Same with the eggs and whatever carb source I have in the morning. I'm surprised. I've been eating a lot of avocados. I used to be a peanut butter freak, but I really haven't had a taste for it lately. It's just been mainly avocado. So I love my fats. If I don't eat my fats, then I get very moody. But there you go.